My name is Alexia Garcia, and I'm a senior at Lincoln High School. And first, I have a special request for you both. So in Providence, Rhode Island, the Providence Student Union requested that their public officials try out their high school's standardized kneecap test. And a few students in Portland were pretty moved by this action. And so members of the PPS and Portland Student Unions would like to respectfully request that you, Governor Kitzhaber, and you, Chief Education Officer Dr. Rudy Crew, as well as Deputy Superintendent Rob Saxton, the members of the Oregon Education Investment Board, the State Board of Education, both the Oregon House and Oregon Senate's education committees, the Oregon Business Association's board, the Portland Business Alliance's board, and our own PPS Board of Education, and anyone else who's interested, take the 4 high school Oak State standardized tests. Yeah, or the Common Core State Standard pilot test, just to get an idea of what our students are facing in public schools today.
So here's a question: what happens if we fail? Then we're out, huh?
You'll see if it should actually evaluate you. So with that,
Well, if I'm going to be evaluated, I want to take it now and next year and see what growth I've made during the,
Fair enough. Okay, so with that, we would like to try to set up a time to see if we can make that happen. But I do
I can't
have
speak for
another
the legislature,
question.
but I'm happy to take the test. Would you have to take the test with me, Dr. Crew? All right.
Okay, so I do have another question, though. So in drafting this question, I took the liberty to look into your high school experience, and I found that out of 25 of the notable alumni on South Eugene's high school's Wikipedia page, 13 are recognized for their excellence in humanities. So your curriculum probably included funding for teachers, music, art, and other humanities, and most assuredly did not include funding for multiple state-mandated standardized tests, the achievement compacts, the Common Core, and soon the Common Core state standards. So with that, how will my alumni have a chance to look like your alumni when we're spending millions of dollars on standardized tests, the achievement compacts, and soon the Common Core state standards, instead of on teachers and electives that can enhance and diversify a public school learning environment?
So you asked that question about 6 different ways in the course of your statements. Very good. Message received. I think there's 2 parts to this. I think all of us agree that you need some kind of common barometer for student performance, but clearly it shouldn't come at the expense of instructional time and squeeze out and just increase or narrowing the curriculum. So how do we get there? We do currently, federal law does require a testing for math and I think language arts in 3 through 8 and 11. Now we could, I think when we get a little further down the road on our own evaluation system, we could perhaps apply for a waiver, an additional federal waiver. So that's, I think, one avenue. We're stuck with the federal law until it's changed, or we request a waiver, but I'm all about waivers. We've got healthcare waivers and NCLB waivers, so that's a possibility. We have reduced, modest, but I think the number of OAKS assessments by about 10% in 2010, 2011 because of legislation we passed last session. So your message is received loud and clear, and I think the question is how do we actually move from where we are now to a more rational system of evaluation that doesn't take as much time and is actually more productive in terms of the outcomes for students.